Hey guys, Fox here. Time for another Game Gods episode. Lots of pickups to show you this month. I didn't think it was going to be very much, but who was I kidding? First up for the Game Boy, we have Prehistoric Man. It's not a common Game Boy game. Pretty fun little action platformer. Got some booklets. Got them from Double Jump Games, so they conveniently have their prices on them because they're in plastic, but whatever. We got Lock and Chase. Game Boy Advance, we have the Pac-Man collection. The original Game Boy, Nintendo World Cup. Play Action Football. And one that I thought was a fair price is, I don't have one of these yet, but I have both gold and silver. But it's the Pokemon trainer manual for the gold version. Got a few more manuals actually. We've got Home Alone 2 Lost in New York for the NES. We got Cool World for the Super Nintendo. And we have Pitfall the Mayan Adventure. I like Pitfall, especially when I was a kid. It's not really that great of a game, but I enjoyed it back then. Alright, so we got a limited run release of a Game Boy game, so it's a re-release technically, and it's a fun little shooter, and it's Starhawk. I don't have the original Starhawk, so when I saw this come up for pre-order, I went ahead and grabbed it. I do want the original, of course, but excited to have this. I enjoyed the Shantae re-release that limited run did for the Game Boy Color, so just thought I'd give Starhawk a try. A couple Evercade releases. We got cartridge 21, 22. Excuse me. 21 is the Intellivision Collection. Very nice. Nice, good list of Intellivision games. Thunder Castle, I remember playing some. And I played Buzz Bombers, Classic Pinball, and I played Astro Smash. Some of these others I haven't played. I haven't played a lot of Intellivision. But there we go. The next one is one that I was actually pretty excited to get. And that is the Bitmap Brothers Collection 1. So we got Speedball, Xeon 2. That one looks fun. Speedball 2, the Chaos Engine, and another Speedball. But the big one is Xenon 2 that I really want to play on there. And the Chaos Engine looks fun as well. One PS2 game that I found at a thrift store that I don't have, and that's Hot Shots Golf 4. I enjoy the Hot Shots game, or Everybody's Golf is now that it's gone back to the worldwide name. But very fun, traditional, arcade style golf game. This one's pretty cool. So it is a memory card case for Final Fantasy VIII. So it's a CD style case, but holds 4 memory cards, which is nice because I actually need something to hold my PS1 memory cards. So thought it was cool to get this hoary Japanese only release for this, and that it'll actually get some use. All right, on to the modern games. So I'm gonna open this one because I haven't opened it yet, and might as well open it on the camera. I finally got my copy of the Castlevania Anniversary Collection for the Switch. This is so cool. I know what I'm doing this Halloween. So it has Castlevania, Castlevania 2, Simon's Quest, Castlevania 3 Dracula's Curse, Super Castlevania 4, Castlevania Bloodlines, and a couple for the Game Boy, which are Belmont's Revenge and Adventure. And this unique bubba right here is Kid Dracula. We got this in the States for the Game Boy. So we got the Game Boy version here, but we never got the NES release or the Famicom release. So this should be the Famicom one, which is super awesome. All right, let's see what's inside. It's got a slip cover, and it's a clamshell. So this is the Bloodlines edition, as they call it. So it came in like a Sega Genesis style clamshell case. And inside we have the game. Oh, okay, there we go. On the Switch. And a box. And underneath, let's see how we get this out. Ah, very unique packaging. We have the soundtrack, which looks like it has a few tracks from each game, except only one for the lowly Kid Dracula there. But that's still cool. And it looks like we have a poster, which, where my camera's sitting, you're not going to be able to really see, but it looks like it is just the cover art. No, that's different. I'll show you bits and pieces of it. So, oh man, yeah, this is going to be really hard to show you. So it's a double-sided map, or poster. This one is the cover for the original game. As you can see, I don't remember this one. Is this Science Quest? I don't think so. It might be. But yeah, nice Castlevania poster. So really cool collector's edition there. Put all that crap away later. Alright, on to the other Switch games. I finally found a copy of this. This is something I pre-ordered through Best Buy a while ago, but they ended up canceling my pre-order because they didn't get enough copies. So it seems that this game had a fairly low print run, but I was stopping by a GameStop and they actually had a copy. So that's Danganronpa Decadence. So this is a Danganronpa Collection game. It's got the first 3 games, including an all-new Danganronpa S Ultimate Summer Camp, which is kind of like a board game style game with just new scenes and different stuff with the characters. Next up, I got this one because of Leo, the funny nerd. I was watching him play this on a stream, and I was like, yeah, this game looks pretty fun. So it's a puzzle game, and it's called Grindstone. When I saw him play it, I was like, I wonder if they have a physical release of this. And of course, eBay had a bunch, but they were horribly overpriced, like $70. And I was just like, who printed? Who did this publish? Oh, I am 8-bit. So I went on their website, and they had some. And then I was just like, I think Best Buy carries their games, and they do, but I get free shipping from Best Buy. So picked it up from Best Buy. From Limited Run, I got the As Divine Collection, which has a couple of the Kemco RPGs that I've been wanting to play, which is the Hearts ones. So As Divine Hearts and Hearts 2. As Divine Dios, don't have. The only one I do have separately is Menace. So I have that one on the PS4. So this is nice to get all these on one cartridge because it makes sense. They're not big games by any means. So decent for some mediocre RPGs. I finally picked up a copy of this because it's been on my list for forever. And I was in Walmart, and I usually don't see it much of anywhere, but Walmart had a crap ton of them. So I went ahead and picked up a copy of Skyrim on the Switch, which includes all the DLC. So you all know about Skyrim. So I just wanted to give this a shot. Every once in a while I enjoy playing a little bit of Skyrim, so why not in the Switch? Pokemon Legends Arceus. Have not started this one yet. I've heard good things, mixed things, but generally on the good side. So I'll give it a shot when I have some free time. But I got a lot of games to play here now, to include Elden Ring, which you'll see in a minute, and what else? Triangle Strategy comes out next week. There's just too much stuff to play. Here's a game that I've been looking for quite some time, mainly just for my son so he can play it because he's a huge Minecraft fan. And I come to find out that this was a really low print run and pretty rare on the Nintendo Switch. And that's Minecraft Story Mode, The Complete Adventure. So I was just every once in a while look for it. It goes for around $100, sometimes a little more on eBay and stuff like that. Couldn't find it, and one day I was just like, let me check GameStop. Boom, they had one online for $40. I was like, I'll buy it even if it's cart only. But I was lucky, it came complete, so very happy about that one. Got a few PS4 titles. Just to add to the collection because I love the game so much, and it was super cheap. Thanks to Leo for making this known. But for $10 on Amazon, you could pick up a PS4 copy of Slay the Spire. Really good roguelike dungeon crawling deck builder. I mean, one of the best. I still play it all the time. From Limited Run, I finally got Bug Fables. This is a cool little RPG that I've always wanted to play, and it kind of reminds me of Paper Mario. Some say it might be a little better than Paper Mario, but lots of good things I hear, so excited to play this one. Number 400, apparently. Picked this one up at Walmart while I was there because it was on their clearance rack for like $8, so I've been wanting to play it, and it's Resident Evil 2, the remake. Y'all know about this. I'll be honest, I have not played Resident Evil 2. I played 1, 3, Code Veronica. I've played 4, I've played 5, and that's where I stopped. Next up is a unique game that I heard was going to be kind of fun. It looked fun. People are either loving it or hating it, but we'll see what I like. And it's Magnum Lord. It's a pretty neat idea for a game. You play as a demon, and you like recruit these girls to do your bidding and run around in these dungeons or areas or whatnot to complete some quests and stuff like that. So it's like he's kind of amassing a little harem there, but I don't think there's any of that. There might be some dating elements in it, but it is pretty lighthearted from what I understand. It's all in Japanese, but that's okay. And usually these P-Cube releases end up being a little rare because they don't do a bunch of print runs of them. All right, and then I did get Elden Ring, but I got the collector's edition, but I'm not going to hold over that big-ass box over here. It came with statue, and there's plenty of other people who've done unboxings of it. Manboy Cave did one, so go ahead and check that out. But I just pulled out the top part of the box, which included the game and the art book and stuff like that, so I thought I'd show you just a little bit of that first. And so here's the art book. I'll show you a couple of pages here. There's the tree there. And this has got fresh book smell. But pretty awesome pieces of art here. The statue looks really good, by the way. I mean, it's not top tier statue work, but it definitely does the job. It looks pretty awesome. I haven't played a lot of it yet. I plan on playing a lot more here in the next couple days. I pretty much finished the beginning area and got out to the open world spot. And then I should be playing with a couple buddies soon. So here's the steelbook that comes with it. Now Best Buy also got an exclusive steelbook, which I haven't received yet, but I should be getting soon. Yeah, that's it. It's a pretty solid collector's edition. I'd say it's worth it. The statues are pretty good quality as well. All right, time for some non-games but gaming related items. So I found these at a flea market and totally hit the feels, because I actually had these when they came out. So when Pokemon first came out in the States, what year was this? Does it even say? Yeah, 98, I think, roughly. Or that's when these so they're little beanbag little plushies. So here's a Zubat, but they were a promo done by KFC. And I had these because at the time I was working at a Wendy's, you know, after school and stuff. And one of my friends was working at the KFC across the street. So he would bring these over and he gave me a Zubat and a Vulpix, which is one of my favorite Pokemon. So really happy to find these. Because it really hit the feels, because I loved these, and having these, and the fact that they still kind of have their tags is pretty awesome. So cool little collector pieces. They're not worth a lot. You can actually pick these up on eBay for a reasonable price. So up next, I found a blue original Xbox S controller. I haven't seen one of these blue ones before. I find the green ones all the time, and those are more desirable because it's more related to Halo. But this blue one was really cool, and it was really clean. All the buttons and the sticks work really well, so super happy. It even has the breakaway cable, so excited to add that. Also for controllers, I picked up the PlayStation, what color did they call it? I call it purple. It might be like midnight purple or something like that. I don't see the colors on here. Oh, galactic purple. But yeah, really awesome, really cool color. The thumbsticks actually are they're like so grippy on this one that the left one was wearing my thumb down a little bit. You could feel it after a while. I was like, I gotta break this sucker in. And the last thing I picked up was, I picked this up due to Earthbound and Earthbound Beginnings being released on the Switch via the, you know, it's not a virtual console, but you know, the Super Nintendo Collection thing that you can play. And so excited that I was like, yeah, that's a great excuse for me to play through Earthbound again. It has been probably 20 plus years since I've played through Earthbound. So on Fangamer's website, they did a unique guide. It's called the Earthbound Handbook, Travel Eagle Land, the Earthbound Way. Includes Froggy Land and Coma. So it breaks it down and makes it look like newspaper or real life events on what's going on through the game. So it's pretty unique. And it's even got this orality card, so scratch and sniff card. Just kind of like the original one did back in the day. But it just talks about, you know, here's chapter 5, you're in Saturn Valley. And it tries to put like little pictures of it or what's happening. Keep in mind they got ads down here to kind of match, and then of course, you know, the boss cards, so it tells you about the creatures that you're going to be fighting in the area, including a little map and spots with items. So it's a really unique guidebook I've never had the pleasure of looking at before, so it's cool. $35 or is it $30? Around there. And I picked this up so I can just read through this joyfully while I play Earthbound once again. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Have a good one.